was made by lovers. You better put your kingdom up for sale. Up for sale. Did she make you cry? Make you break down? Shatter your illusions of love. Now tell me, is it over now? Do you know how to pick up the pieces and go home? Go home. Go home. Pale shadow.
There you have it, guys. That was the. Oh my God, Pfizer. What?
Sorry, I didn't know it was gonna. I was gonna shoot first. Sorry, bro. My bad. Anyway, that was the trailer for Dishonored 2. Amazing game.
Yeah, amazing game. It would have been amazing until you. Yeah,
Brought you the weather. Sorry, bro. I'm the weather maker.
Dishonored 2, man. I'm excited for this. You're excited for this. Pinda's excited for this. She can't even wait. She's already on the beast. And you know what, mods? We're sorry. We're just sorry. We started without you, man. We started without you.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Can I start? Can I start?
Okay, so Pinda's gonna start the tutorial. So while she loads it up, I'm telling a bit of story about Dishonored 1 and what happened.
You go ahead and talk about Dishonored 1.
Okay, so I'm not gonna spoil anything yet, but it follows.
Well, no, you won't even spoil because if you haven't played the game already, I don't even know what to say.
Get off the show, man.
Yeah.
You know, if you haven't,
Just
played.
stop watching us right now.
Dishonored 1 is one of the best games out there. If you haven't played it, go get it. Right now, it's we've got the sale on Steam. Go buy it. It's like $7. So yeah, Dishonored 1 follows Corvo. He was hired to protect the Queen's daughter, which, well, that's the whole story. You find the daughter, blah blah blah. And then the second one here, as you know, you play with the daughter. Daughter's all grown up. Corvo's old. He looks a bit like you.
See to crouch.
So let's.
Let me give it more specific detail as to not like Corvo's old, like you. I'll give more detailed information. Basically, for anyone who's curious, both of these games are by Bethesda Softworks.
Bethesda.
Bethesda was the creator behind Skyrim and Fallout series, which are both of them amazing. But like you told me before, they have a lot of bugs.
Yeah, the problem with Bethesda itself is just bugs, and more bugs.
But sometimes it just gets fun.
It's just fun. But before we get into the bugs, let's talk about Pinda. Pinda, what are you doing, Pinda?
I'm trying to get through this.
I think she's struggling.
Okay. Do you know what to do?
Hold on. Let it open.
Let it open.
What?
I think you gotta go back first. Do you see the checkpoint? Behind you.
Yeah, it's right. Oh my goodness.
Go.
Oh wow.
Okay. Good job,
Pinda, what are you doing? It's like Moaz is here again, man.
Yeah, all right.
It's like Moaz is here again.
Yeah. So we have 2 Moaz now.
We've
Wait.
1 male and 1 female.
Why is the... That's it?
Checkpoint, Pinda, checkpoint. Look at the, thank you. Look at the diamond thing. That's called your checkpoint.
No,
yes, Pinda, we hear you. Anyways.
All right.
This is the screen, guys. We are playing on PC, not PS4 this time, so don't get it wrong. The graphics is really good. That's why we have it on the beast, right? You guys don't have the beast at home. You guys don't have the beast at home, do you?
What's wrong with you, man?
I don't know. I have some problems with
I
don't know. Guys, no. Let's talk about Dishonored 2 for a while, right? Dishonored 2 actually just came out recently. Dishonored 1 came out a few years back. It was an amazing game, graphics-wise. It was like, I would say it was the first of its kind.
Wait. I'm just getting annoyed by Pinda.
I'm having so much fun here.
Okay, Pinda, listen to me. You're gonna have to shift, spacebar, shift, and C.
Cold shift. Oh.
Not too early, sweetheart. After you vault over the obstacle.
I got it, guys. Trust me.
Trust me. Hashtag Pinda fail.
Hashtag Pinda.
Make your gifs right now. Make it. Send it to us. EGG Network.
I got this.
I'll put it in my...
you got this.
Hold on.
It's not even trying to kill anyone. It's just running over something.
Jump. Oh, why are you...
See?
Why? Why are you...
Relax. Harambe is already gone. Relax.
I need to bring him back in case I need to throw him again.
All right, so while he's trying to throw Harambe away again, Dishonored 2 is by Bethesda. Woo! Oh, so close, Pinda, so close. By Bethesda, and as we all know, Bethesda is the king of publishers that have really want to say bad games. I would just say
not bad games. No.
faulty games.
Faulty games, but no, faulty in a sense that
amazing
becomes
games.
funny. Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, it's amazing, but it's faulty.
Right.
But then the patches come in. And
Exactly.
I
So
know.
Skyrim was a great series.
Skyrim,
it was amazing.
But when
Fallout.
it first came out, I wanted to jab myself in the face. Skyrim had so many glitches.
Exactly. Now talking about Dishonored 2, not glitches I would say, but performance issues, which is one of the biggest disadvantages until now. So currently, a lot of performance issues on PC. PS4 and console has been fine, but PC, you might even have the beast, but you will not be able to run higher than 60 FPS. Some people had that problem, so hopefully with the new patches that come in, they can fix that, but that's one of the biggest disadvantages. But the game overall is great. I want to talk a little bit about the game. I know Pinda is playing the tutorial right now, but I actually had the chance to play it a little bit at home, and I'm going to be honest. I always say graphics. I don't say graphics is the biggest part, but it's very important to me, and it hasn't let me down. It hasn't let me down at all.
It's amazing.
Amazing. It hasn't let me down. How about you? What do you feel?
Oh, well, I was
Move on
playing
and S2.
Dishonored 2. I always compared it to Dishonored 1.
Yeah.
I mean, a sequel always has to be better.
Obviously. You
Obviously,
can't
it has
go
to be better.
lower.
You can't go worse. So what I felt with Dishonored 2 was, well, Dishonored 1 was so amazing that Dishonored 2 had
To be like double that.
It has to be double that.
To
and-
actually satisfy you,
and
right?
that is the problem. I don't think it's double that. But I would say as a standalone game, it's amazing. Dishonored 2 is great.
That's right. And
As
it
a
has a
game.
different storyline. For you guys that don't know,
Yep.
Dishonored 1, you actually had only one character,
Corvo.
Corvo. Yeah, you can only play as one. But then people were like, you know what? There's a lot of people who want to follow the path of Corvo, see what happens to him afterwards, right? But then there's a new character as well, which is Emily. And Emily is actually Corvo's daughter, so Corvo's trying to protect her, right? So in this game, you have the chance to choose any of the characters. You can go with Corvo, you can go with Emily. So it's like two different games mashed up into one game.
All right, I have an idea. Pinda, come back, sit here, and let me play the game. Pinda, please come here, Pinda. Sweetheart, thank you.
Pinda, did you
You know,
fall
I
again?
love you, but stick to
come
Dota
back.
2.
Please.
Sit to Dota 2.
I'm giving you a chance,
Thank
okay?
you.
I'm so pro, man.
I apologize for
Faisal, I
Pinda.
can see your hair turning white already.
It was so fun
No
though,
worries.
No,
diving
it's
in
not
and
fun.
again.
Oh my
No
god.
worries.
Faisal, she's on the couch. Can you help me? Can you get me another chair? Faisal?
Yeah, what's up?
I'm moving. I'm just kidding. Pinda, I'll pretend like you're my partner. I'll talk to you. Can we talk about the game for a while?
Oh, yeah, sure. I wanna
Alright,
watch
so
it.
okay,
as
so
I'm playing
basically-
this game,
I enjoyed it.
So as I'm playing the game,
I enjoyed
like
it a
Pinda
lot.
said, enjoying the game.
I
I enjoy
did.
the game too, but I don't enjoy watching Pinda play the game.
Okay,
My
okay,
bad.
wait. Guys. People are waiting for this. Faisal. What? No, you're supposed to go stealthy. Control, hold control. Yes.
Whoa.
That's how you go. That's how you go about it. Don't leave him.
Yeah.
No, oh my
I'm
god.
supposed to kill him. All right,
I thought that
I
was
get
better.
it now.
I thought I was worse.
Mods,
I'm
come and
sorry.
save me. Mods, please come and save me. Anyways, guys, Pinda, did you notice what I was trying to say? So basically, in Dishonored 1, you have one character that you can play as. Dishonored 2 offers two characters.
Why though?
Too much noise.
What do you mean, why? You have the previous character from the first game, Corvo, and you have a new character, Emily, which you can play as.
Emily.
Yes, and you can play as both of the characters.
Maybe that's her right now.
Caldwin, yeah.
Yeah.
So you can play as both characters. Both of them have different stories, but the base of the game is the same for both characters, but they have different paths that they take. For example, the father is trying to protect her daughter. Then Emily is trying to find her own passion and everything because she hasn't spirituality
So
kind of
she's
thing.
more like me.
Not like you. She's trying to find what she's looking for. But Corvo has already played the first game. We already played with him, so he already has his powers. So you're just trying to find out what he's gonna do to save Caldwin, right? So that's two characters that you get to play as, and they have different powers, they have different abilities, right? It's like two different games. So basically, you can finish a game as one character, then play it again as the other.
Oh, so basically we can play like either one, so we get to
Yes,
choose
you
that
get
one.
to choose. As soon as you go in the game, there is one thing that I really love about the game. Faisal, if you played it, you would know about this. When you start the game, the cinematics, the story starts out so strong.
Yeah, it
it
is.
starts out so strong. Like from the beginning, you get attached to the story. And when you want to choose a character, right? Me and Mods were talking about this. It took us like 20 minutes just to choose which character we want to go with because that changes the entire story.
Does?
It changes the entire. I told you, you have different. Are you listening to me?
I
Pinda?
am, but like you said, they're like entirely different. I
Yeah,
thought
exactly. So it's like two different stories. So it's hard to choose which one you want to go with, especially if you're a Dishonored 1 fan, you played with Corvo already, you don't know if you want to play a new character or you want to go past with the same character.
You want to stick? Yes, I get it.
Yeah, so it's hard to choose. But before I continue, I want to get some first impressions from Faisal. Faisal, what does the game feel
I
like?
liked it. I loved it.
Okay, so
no, not from you, Pinda. You didn't play.
okay, so as for first impression, like I said, it takes quite a while to get used to. The controls are a bit different.
Some more weapons.
Is it comfortable on PC? Or would you recommend people getting on like consoles, PS4 or Xbox?
I think I would prefer
I've
PS4.
always believed that I'm a PC gamer. There's only a few games that I will play on the console. Only if it's exclusive. For example, Metal Gear,
Last of Us. Okay. But this game is not exclusive to consoles only. But I personally would prefer it on my console because it's not a game where you need a lot of precision. All you need is to be good at, you know, be stealthy or be lethal. And I would prefer it with a controller because it's more like a chill game rather than an intense like Dota or LOL or CSGO.
Hey, did you just...
Yes, I mentioned Dota. I did mention Dota. Wow. Newsflash, Dota is in the top game. Yeah. Yeah, basically that's it about the game. Well, one thing that I really like about games these days is tutorial. Does it teach you? For people like you who have no idea how to play the game, right? I mean, you still couldn't go through the tutorial, so you kind of failed. But Faisal, for you, how's the tutorial working out? Is that a big part of the game?
For this game, yes, because I think to utilize everything that you need to successfully be stealthy, you actually do need to go through the tutorial.
That's right. Right, okay. All right, so like I mentioned, the intro starts out very strong, right? So you have like this 15 minutes gameplay before you choose your character. So it builds up a story, it's very strong. That's the good point from Dishonored 1, actually. Dishonored 2 has managed to keep that, is to stay strong with the cinematics, with the story, with the detailed information that you get before you choose your character. So, Faisal, are you going to show us a little bit about the game?
Yeah, baby.
I would appreciate it if you go in, man. Yeah, go in there. No.
I'm going to go
there's no way you can
hard
go.
for veterans.
Okay, go hard, man. Go hard or go home.
You want to start the tutorial? For
No.
For
Don't,
Pinda, yes. For me, no.
No, not for you.
That's for Pinda.
All right, so,
Guys.
Faisal, sorry. Faisal, you know, I know that you like challenges, right?
Obviously.
So this game has something else that I found really cool while I was playing last night.
What was it?
You can actually choose to proceed without any powers. So you can just finish the game with your sword.
What?
Really?
So no powers. Yeah, you can go no power mode.
That is something I would actually want to do.
Exactly. So you have the easy, medium, hard, and whatever like difficulty, right?
So I choose
so
hard.
this is where I get to choose.
Wait. He has brought it up. Yeah. Can you show us what it is? Yeah.
Okay,
this is
so
the part.
this
This is the
one-
important part.
This is
We
the...
play as
Ooh.
Corvo,
Exactly.
legendary royal protector to the Empress and figure of infamy from the time of the Red Plague.
Okay.
Now, the
Yeah.
Red Plague was Dishonored 1.
Yeah,
That's
this is the character from the Son of
Dishonored
One.
1, yeah.
So this is the new character,
Emily, go for Emily.
Caldwin, ruler of the Empire of the Isles, trained in stealth and combat by her father,
Corvo. Yeah, and no, don't go with Corvo. Go with Emily.
Emily, yeah, go
because
with
people
Emily.
want to see what Emily looks like.
I want
She's
to
the one
play
that
as
does the
Emily. I want to play as Corvo.
No.
on,
Go with
guys,
Emily, man.
yes.
People have seen Corvo, Faisal.
All right, Emily. Corvo?
No!
All right.
Emily, damn it!
All right. Corvo? Okay, Emily.
All right, so, you know, do you want to know about the story?
Yes,
I won't
please,
give you.
yes.
I won't give you
Give me a
spoilers. I'll just give you. Okay, so you see the woman on the left?
Yeah.
That's Delilah. So basically, she just literally walked in to your palace and took over the throne.
She has some kind of...
What's her name?
No, she has powers. Her name is Delilah.
Yes.
And basically, she's claiming to be your family. She's claiming the heir to the throne.
All right.
Basically, you have the heir to the throne as Emily, right? But she's claiming it. I mean, obviously, she doesn't have the authority, but she just walked in, took it away from
She's
you.
evil with
Yes, so if you choose Emily, they somehow imprison Corvo, so you have to go and save Corvo and basically, yeah, proceed with the game. That is the story of the game. But Faisal, tell us a little bit about the graphics.
I want to eat some apples.
Apple, yep.
Yeah, by the way, food as in fruits give you health. That's how you fill up your health.
You get bullets and everything in there, right?
Exactly. So you have shops where you can buy bullets for your pistol or buy like arrows for your crossbow. And then you have your powers,
the powers.
which are found by runes. So you have this heart. I don't know if you have the heart right now. Press 1. Press 1, Faisal.
Bastards are working
Press
for
what?
Ramsey and
One.
Professor Konos.
No, okay, you don't have it because he just went into the game. But basically, you have this heart where you hold it, and then it will show all the runes that are nearby. So you have to go and find the runes, and with enough runes, you get to power up your abilities.
Okay.
Yes, and the main one for Emily is actually the fact that she can blink. It's not like Corvo's blink; it's a bit different.
Like everything just changed.
Okay, no, you're supposed to go out the other window.
Which other window?
You go back inside. Go back inside. No, don't close the damn window, man!
All right!
Where's my Harambe?
I thought I was
If you make one mistake, open that.
Oh, that one.
Yep. Okay.
So if he jumps out of when he'll die, right?
He'll definitely die.
Pretty sure I'll die.
Ah,
Okay.
so you go into the next
All
one.
right, so the game Dishonored 1 had the same approach, Pinda, and Dishonored 2 is going with the same, similar approach. Basically, you get to do it in two ways. You get to finish the game in two ways. Either be very stealthy, or be very lethal, or the third, a mix of both. Yeah,
like
so
a mix of both,
basically,
yeah.
stealth is not my thing. I'll go all out. Yeah, that's what I like to do. Faisal, how would you like to go about it?
Stealth all the way.
Okay, well, now is your chance. Yeah. After this, there's some guards in the hallway. I would appreciate it if you can take them all down stealthy.
Okay, so what would you say?
Okay, so in the corridor, there are some guards right now.
Okay.
Okay, you need to eliminate Ramsey, but before that, you need to take down the guard. So you press C right now. Okay, so now you're stealthy. You have to go and take them down, basically.
Ah.
Okay, so that is kind of... So there are different ways
To kill them.
that you can... Yeah, exactly. So you can hold control just to not kill them. So that's non-lethal if you hold control. But then you
Why
can
would
go...
you want to go non-lethal though?
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't go non-lethal,
Actually,
but...
yeah,
This
a
won't
bit of
open
both.
without my
It
ring.
depends how you go. That's how you proceed into the game, basically. So there's different ways. So that's too lethal, Faisal.
Yeah.
Yeah, Faisal, you don't need to do that.
Violent you are.
Yeah, you just go for the pointer where you have to go and find Ramsey. So basically, the bottle you can throw and distract the gods.
Ah.
Okay.
Sorry guys, I had a bit of a sneeze.
No, go down. Go. Jump down. Jump down.
You'll die.
Jump down.
You'll die.
See how it distracted the guy?
Ah.
Yeah, so there's so many things that I love about the game. For example, the mechanics, okay, you see, okay, yeah, he's running after you. Okay, so you see the thunder, the thunder sign above his head.
Yeah.
So if it turns full white, that means they're gonna start looking for you. But then if it turns full red, that means they've already found it.
Okay.
Yeah, so they will come and kill you.
You mean
Okay,
the lightning
Pinda, let me
sign,
ask you
right?
a
I don't know
question,
why
Pinda.
you're carrying him. Oh wow, okay.
that's so cool.
Faisal,
Oh my
okay.
god, such
That's like a
violent
movie
guy.
stuff going on. Let's see,
Faisal is such a violent guy.
let's see where else he can go. Oh, I can jump while I carry him. All right.
Yeah, you can run while you carry him.
Fly!
Oh.
Oh, there was no blood splatter, man.
That's fake.
Where is the blood splatter, man?
Relax, woman.
I'm gonna like shift to my left a bit.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. But
Dude, you're
but
like, oh my god.
Pinda, since you don't know about the game,
Yes,
I want to
yes,
tell you a
please.
little bit about the abilities. So, one of my favorite abilities with Corvo, right, is time. You can stop time.
Throne room blocked off.
Wait.
We should have the
Do you
I
know?
mean, like, stop time, like, he just only...
Okay, so basically you stop time,
Yeah.
and then you can shoot bullets at the guard. The time is stopped. The bullets will stay in the air,
Yeah.
and then as soon as you
it's
start it
like a
again,
yeah.
exactly.
God,
So you can
wow.
kill like 4 people by just stopping time.
Kind of like,
That is Corvo. And then we have Emily.
Yeah.
Okay, Faisal, why did you die?
Because
Yeah, no,
'Cause-
don't talk. You died. You died.
Alright.
Anyways,
Emily, yeah.
Emily's power is something called domino, where
Domino
you can
pizza?
actually pull one guard, right? Do whatever you want to the guard, and it will happen to everyone that surrounds him.
Really?
Basically, yeah.
No
so you
way.
can shoot one guy, and then the domino effect.
That's like
why
too
it's
OP,
called
that-
domino effect. I don't. Why you guys?
he's playing Emily, right? What
What are you doing? Faisal, block! Block!
Control!
Block!
Control!
Control!
It is
Pinda, you don't have the authority to talk right now.
control, Faisal!
What is happening?
Faisal! Ooh!
Oh! Oh my god!
I can't have backseat gamers. I
This
cannot
is-
do this.
Faisal, you didn't see what happened.
What
Yeah,
happened?
you.
Nothing.
Who puked?
This is what you
Back when I searched the
see.
room.
Too much anger. Too much anger.
It's like two violent men right here. I get it why Muads don't want to be here today.
Okay, Faisal. Faisal, you've already played for a little bit, okay? Give me a little bit of a conclusion as to how you feel about the game generally. Graphics, mechanics, anything basically about the game.
Okay, what I can think is, for my first impression of the game, I think it follows up Dishonored 1 very well. Graphics are amazing. I love the ragdoll physics. I think it's a great game, and I think if you haven't got it yet, please get it.
Okay, I'll give my last impressions, guys. I'll give my pros and the cons. I've already given my pros, right? Graphics is amazing. Mechanics is amazing. Build up on the story. 4 protagonists is amazing. But when it comes to villains, it's underdeveloped.
All right.
It's underdeveloped. When it comes to villains, the villains are not portrayed as good as the protagonists. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Faisal?
Yo.
Is it worth it?
Well, from my brief 10 minutes of gameplay...
Yes, it is.
No, we didn't
Relax,
ask
Pinda,
you.
relax, Pinda.
Sure.
You couldn't even pass the tutorial. So, yeah, I think the game, I would give it first impression, amazing. Well, how it does throughout the whole game. I think if I would say 1 to 10, I would give it a nice 8. A solid 8.
10 by 10.
Why would you give it a 10?
Because
you can't pass tutorial, right?
Guys, by the way, if you guys are looking for opinions, don't. Yeah,
no, but
this is not.
It was really good. It was really good. Like just walking in there, like knowing what to do, and it was pretty much easy for me. I mean, I like the game. Oh, that's Dishonored. I get it. It just completely dishonored me today.
You don't know me, but you will.
All right, and you dropped my Mountain Dew on the floor.
It wasn't me, by the way. It was him.
Yeah,
it was,
that was
all
me.
his anger.
I'm sorry, I was
No,
raging, guys.
dude,
You guys need to know how to play Dishonored too.
Not both of you. You have so much anger. Like you need to take it out somewhere.
Okay, what do you give for Dishonored 2?
Okay, I told you, graphics amazing, mechanics amazing, protagonist story amazing, villains, no,
They're too
they
strong.
couldn't build up like good enough information for the villains. Like you didn't feel
the what?
connected. The villains.
The villains.
The villains.
The villains.
The villains, yeah. And last but not least, the performance issues that we have for PC currently, which I hope would be fixed in the upcoming patches.
I wouldn't blame specifically Dishonored for this. Because you know why? Patching issues and porting issues has always been a problem. Look at Arkham Knight. The PS4 worked great. The moment they ported it to the PC, oh, disaster.
Just a disaster.
So porting, that's it.
I get it. And the game is at $59.99 on Steam right now.
$59.99.
So I would say it's worth it, but I would give it a 7 out of 10. A 7 out of 10, it's worth it, guys. You guys should get it. Yeah, my opinion.
Yeah, I want to get it. I'm gonna wait for Christmas.
No,
Is there a sale?
please don't get it.
Is there gonna be a sale?
Don't.
It's gonna be.
Don't
There's
get it.
gonna be a sale. I'm getting Dishonored too, guys. Yay! Be happy for me, you angry man. Okay.
Faisal, can we
Angry
move
man.
on? I'm
Can
done.
I do that? Can you get that? Okay.
Faisal, move on. I'm done. I'm done.
No, you can't leave me alone with her.
I'm coming back.
Sit down.
What's wrong?
I'm coming back.
Okay, don't leave me alone with a woman who can't jump and slide under a door.
Okay. All right.
Tutorial.
So, guys, what do we have after this? We played Dishonored 2.
I don't know, Pinda, let us know. Finally, for once, do some good work. What do we have after this? I think our audience would like to know what we have after this.
You mean the Dishonored too?
No, we're done Dishonored.
After Dishonored 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna play more Dishonored too. I think.
Well, that is not gonna happen
No,
because
I want to.
after Dishonored 2, we have other things we're gonna do. Yeah?
We're gonna play Paladins!
No. Before that. Oh
We're gonna play Dishonored 2 again!
No, we're not playing. Oh my god. Anyways, guys, we have a video to show you guys about Emily Colvin, my favorite character in the game. Let's watch that.
When we wrapped Dishonored 1 and the DLC, we started thinking about Emily Colvin as protagonist. It became kind of a bit of an obsession for us.
Welcome, Lady Emily Caldwin.
To see Emily and treat her the right way. Like, think really, how would she grow up? What would she look like? How would she carry herself? So it's 15 years after the Rat Plague, after the first Dishonored And Corvo's been training her for 15 years, telling her someday our enemies are going to come for you with knives and you have to be ready. An otherworldly usurper takes the throne. For the first time, as an adult, driven out of her home, she has to flee. And so the contrast for her is huge. She was an empress one day, the next day she's on the run. And she's trying to unravel the Duke of Serkonos and his allies in order to win back her own throne. And so part of it is just like, take back what's yours. But at the same time, she begins to see the corrupting influences of bad leadership. Her motivation becomes, I need to take back the empire so that I can do right by the people.
When we decided that Emily got to have her own powers, they needed to be interesting enough to be as cool as Corvo's.
Her mobility power is called Far Reach, where it's more elastic than Blink. It's not so much a short-range teleport as it's almost like a supernatural grapple that allows you to pull yourself through the world. You can slingshot past things. You can grab people and pull them toward you and assassinate them in midair. You can pull objects toward yourself. Far Reach can be upgraded in different ways.
Domino, it's that power that allows you to link the fate of characters in the world, and whatever happens to one happens to the other.
If you look at her powers, most of them are befitting of an empress. She can link people together so that they share the same fate. She can mesmerize a crowd of people.
There you are. I feel so empty right now.
She's also a young woman who lived a pretty privileged life, punctuated by a brief time of darkness.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Kaldwin.
She uses Shadow Walk and she becomes this inky monstrosity, and then for a brief time does some terrible things and then goes back to being the person that she normally is.
And then it gets a bit crazy because Emily also has the power of doppelganger, where she can create a reflection of herself.
It can be used to distract AI enemies, or it can be upgraded so that it's actually lethal and it can assassinate. So whether you play Emily or Corvo, you work your way through the same set of missions. But that said, Emily's commentary on the world is sometimes similar to Corvo's, but sometimes it's different based on her perspective.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do.
And one of the underlying themes of the game is that Emily, as Empress, is used to depending on a lot of other people to get what she needs. And in this situation, she's really only got herself to depend on. And then on top of that, because she is a former Empress, an Empress on the run, people react very differently when they see her than they do to Corvo.
All that, and you have your father's eyes, your Imperial Majesty.
Faraz, come in here, woman.
Woman.
Okay, I need someone to mop my floor and clean up my Mountain Dew.
Okay, sir. Sorry, sir.
Yeah.
Sorry, sir.
You missed the spot. Right there.
Okay, guys, continue, please.
Oh my God. Okay, so that was Emily Kaldwin amazingly shown like her skills. New shoe. New shoe. Okay, so now, the reason why you choose Corvo over Emily is both of them have different skills, different powers. So that's what I say it's worth it. Okay, that's why I say it's worth it. I give it an 8. Because thank you, Faraz. Good job, boy.
Can I like mop
what
the floor?
happens is you can have 2 ways of playing the game. You can play as Corvo and you can play as Emily. It was like, this is for me like Resident Evil 2. You had, you okay?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Wow, I'm not used to this.
So it's like having Leon and you have the other woman in Resident Evil 2, I can't remember. So you get to play
The other
characters.
woman.
I can't remember her name, I
The
swear.
other woman. The other
No,
woman.
it wasn't Jill, it was...
Jimmy?
Mary.
No.
Jelly.
It's Chris Redfield's younger sister.
Yeah,
No one
that
plays
girl.
Resident Evil.
That girl.
Thank you, gamers. Thank you,
No,
everybody.
I don't remember the name either. I'm sorry.
So it's like that, and that game is still a classic till today, still an amazing game, and I think Dishonored 2 can do that with 2 characters. You can play it both, different storyline, different ways of playing with different characters. Replayability is amazing. So that's why for the next VT, play it your way.
Play it your way. You didn't catch it.
When a player engages with a game like ours, one of the primary goals from a development and design standpoint is to let them play improvisationally.
The way that we allow for so much player freedom, the play your way philosophy as we like to call it, is that your game will inevitably be a hybrid.
All movements are linked. It's all connected, you see.
Because you allow the player to do whatever he wants, he needs to be able to sneak, he needs to be able to fight, he needs to be able to steal, to look through keyholes, climb, anything the player can imagine.
We try to give the player enough flexible verbs, basically, and whenever possible we give them non-combat actions that just let them play at their own pace. It's not just about going left, right, over the top of the building, possessing a fish and swimming along in the river. All of those crazy things you can do using combat or stealth or being very violent or not killing anyone. It's not just about that. It's just the moment to moment, the feeling of when something happens as a direct result of your actions.
It's your experience. For instance, we see players arriving in front of a firing squad in the street, and some of them just walk right past it. Some other people are like, is there loot to steal? And some other people approach it like morally, hey, what did these people do exactly? I think I'm gonna defend them.
We are really attached to our character because we meet them in a lot of situations. We attached a lot of attention to create characters that feel real and from this city.
Dishonored 2 is not just about the depth of the world and the atmosphere of the setting, it's really a stealth game.
Compliance is mandatory.
You can either use the stealth a little bit to like sneak up on somebody and take them out, or you can try to play the game without anyone seeing you at all.
Clearly, stealth is a key pillar of Dishonored, and it's still, of course, a key pillar of Dishonored 2. For instance, Shadow Walk, you can take this like shadowy, inky form and use it as a stealth power, but it can also be used to kill people.
But we've added many more non-lethal options as well. Drop assassination was very popular before, but now you can land and knock them out. We've added a combat choke that allows you not only to like break out of combat and non-lethally subdue somebody, but you can also use it to drag them around, use them as a human shield, throw them at an enemy. So there's just many more options just in the basics of combat and subdual.
I'm not sure I'd call it mercy.
If you just want the cathartic experience of chopping dudes' heads off and shooting them in the chest, you know, dropping on them from the top of the building, taking out as many corrupt guards and aristocratic weasels as you want, Dishonored can definitely be approached that way. For Dishonored 1, we had the Outsider mark you, giving you supernatural powers.
It burns from the inside.
When the Outsider offers you his mark, this time in Dishonored 2, you can say no.
No. I never asked for your help, and I don't need it now.
What does it mean for you? It means that you won't have any power throughout the game. And for us, level designer, it means that you should be able to do everything that the other guys could do with the powers. Sometimes it's more difficult, but at the end of the day, you can finish the game without any power.
What are you waiting for? What's going on here?
It might sound pretty counterintuitive. As a designer, you build all those like fun, original, sometimes very complicated to actually implement systems. And then you include in your game an option to, you know, lock them away? Why?
No. Whatever you're offering, I can make my own way.
That's, I think, because we are confident that our core gameplay is interesting enough, and we are confident that the player who makes that choice wants that kind of experience. He wants to be a human being among human beings and feel like he's the best. Like, he wants to be Batman and not Superman.
We have players who play for the story. We have players who play because they have stealth simulation, because they think Emily's cool or Corvo's cool. Some players move through the game like a shadow without leaving anyone disturbed, and other players leave a big trail of blood and body parts.